Okay, sir, thank you very much for a very great insight concerning mentors and mentees.
It's my pleasure.
Now, in case I've already advanced in age, and during my formative age, I've not really sought out for people I can call mentors, though I learn here and there. Do you think it's still important for everybody to try to identify someone ahead and begin to follow that person?
Yeah, it's important. There's something I skip. You can have many mentors. In fact, you can have mentors for different aspects of your life. You can have spiritual mentors that your goal in that relationship is how they can help you grow spiritually. You can have career mentors, people that are trying to help you to make progress in your career. If you're in business, you can have a business mentor. It's very, very important. Now, like I said, the importance of having mentors cannot be overemphasized. You learn from them. In fact, when you do a study, try and do a study between people who are involved in the same thing, those that have mentors and those who do not have mentors. You'll be shocked. Now, when I started my MSc program in 2010-2011 session, by divine arrangement, I had someone I could call a mentor 1 year ahead of me. And because of that relationship in my class, I was about the first person to write a proposal, even though I wasn't the first to finish. When I started PhD, the same thing, I contacted people who were already doing PhD. And that helped me on that journey. So having mentors, like I said, is shortening the learning curve. Something that should take you 5 years, 6 years. By the reason of you having mentors, it may take you just a year or two. I had reason to advise young people maybe on what to do. In fact, there's someone I met him. He had a good academic standing, but it's like, if I remember, it's like he was targeting the next class of degree. So I advised him, why can't you do this and do that, so that you can start your project early and have enough time second semester to do. That simple advice worked. He was able to get done his project on time. So I want to encourage every young person to take mentor-mentee relationship serious. And every young person, by my own observation, every young person wants to live an independent life. There are mistakes that are preventable in life, but because people don't have mentors, they end up making such mistakes. There are delays in life that are preventable. By the reason of my relationship with young people, I've advised some of them on how they can marry with meager resources. Some of them will come and tell me, the wedding is approaching, they don't have money, jittering here and there. But after talking with them and telling them what to do, some of them marry with little resources. That's what mentoring relationship does for you. So I think everybody needs a mentor. It's to our advantage to have experienced guides who have traveled the way we want to travel. They help us to avoid the mistakes. They know where the potholes are, the bends, and all of that. So by the virtue of their experience, they will help you to avoid it so they can arrive early.
So sir, are you saying that your mentor can be someone you are older than? Is it possible?
Very well. It's possible, because we're talking about experience. We're talking about something the person has you don't have. Why is that in school? You have, for example, the PG program. There are people who are being supervised by lecturers that are far younger than them. Take for example, the day I did my progress seminar PhD, the person who was the chairman of that session was, I think, a year or two behind me, undergraduate. But because he came back on time, got a job in the faculty, did his PhD, by the virtue of the experience. In fact, that same person I'm talking about is supervising one of my classmates at undergraduate level. He's a supervisor at PhD level. But this is a guy that was about a year or two our junior when we are undergraduate students. But now he's supervising one of my classmates. So it's not the function of age. It's not. In fact, someone can have a spiritual father. Let me even use the Christian faith. A spiritual father that is younger than him in age. So it's not a function of age. It may interest you to know some of Jesus' disciples, they were older than him. What they call him master, they call him teacher. So it's not the function of age.
And lastly, sir, you talk about it's good to have mentor, that's those that have gone ahead.
Yeah.
It's also good to have mates,
Yeah.
Those that are at the same level with you. They are charging you, they are encouraging you. And then it's good to also have mentees, those you are grooming to grow. Now, 2 questions. If you look around and you see that most of your relationships that you have with your mates are not people that you should, that the relationship, the season is becoming over, and you are looking forward to have mates, and you don't really have one, how do you look for mates? Because making, like, if you're already a young person, you have advanced a little, meeting new people sometimes is challenging. How do you secure people that?
You see, when you keep growing in life, you keep meeting opportunities, you keep meeting new people. As long as you keep growing, yes, you started with these 4 other guys, you're on the same level, but after some 5-7 years, let me use the one, you've outgrown them. Or the relationships are not helping you. They are not sharpening your countenance. Remember, I quoted Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. You discover that these guys are not sharpening your countenance. What do? You move on. So as you're moving, you come across people. Definitely. As long as you keep growing, you keep coming across new relationships. But for a believer, you need to pray. The Lord, amongst all these people I am meeting every now and then, please help me to identify profitable relationships. So as you keep growing, definitely you are going to meet people on the way. It's a journey. It's just like you're traveling from here to Kaduna. As you are traveling, you may start with someone is driving behind you. And then for whatever reason the person slows down. And then you keep on your journey. What happens? You meet people on the way. You overtake. You may even likely meet someone that you are almost traveling at the same speed, and there's every tendency you're going to arrive Kaduna at the same time. Here's the journey. As you're overtaking others, you will meet others in front, and you may even overtake them, or you move at the same pace. Definitely, if you are not stationary, you can find a relationship, but you need wisdom to know, am I supposed to travel with this person, or am I supposed to just go my way separately? So as long as you keep growing, you will keep meeting new people, new opportunities on the way. You need wisdom and discernment to know who you can partner with.
Well, thank you very much for that. So it's not bad if I unfriend some people.
It's not at all. If you are growing properly, there are people you will just have to overtake them in quotes and leave them. And that's why in life you shouldn't have permanent friends, so to say. Pursue a permanent interest in life instead of pursuing permanent relationship with people. Because pursuing permanent interest will keep you growing. But if you pursue permanent relationship, some of the relationship can slow you and deter you from where you're going in life.
So lastly, sir, about mentees.
Yeah.
About mentees. How do your mentees mostly are people that are behind you?
Yes.
So how do you identify
Yeah.
mentees? And you know, these days when you begin to come close to some people, it will look as if you are invading their privacy.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people who want to just maintain their peace. But based on your teaching today, I learned that it's very important for succession to take place. You need to have people you are bringing up.
Exactly.
So how do we go about with wisdom, scouting out and identifying mentees?
So I normally say this: you cannot disciple everybody, you cannot mentor everybody. It's a fact. Jesus didn't mentor everybody, he didn't disciple everybody. Now, one of the ways you can locate your will-be mentees is by prayer and discerning or sensitivity. Are you with me? Now, sometimes